Hello and welcome back to the Alteryx Weekly Challenge with me, Nick Bignell. This is challenge number 100. Find Ned. Ned has gone camping and he's got lost in the woods, so we need to go find him. Apparently Ned would want to camp as far away from the roads as it is possible to get within Colorado. So now we need to find Ned. Now, once we found him, we put the coordinates in this how close is Ned macro, I guess it's a app, and let's see if we can find him. We've got to get within 100 meters. The challenge start file I have downloaded. It's quite big because it's not attached as an attachment to the challenge. You actually have to download it because it's got, well, I'm assuming it's got lots of, all the roads in here. So we got a spatial line by the looks of it of all the roads in Colorado. What's this one? Okay, so that's a polygon of Colorado. Okay, let's have a look. If we run it, and then what we should get is in here rendering on a map. Okay, so here we have, I'm guessing it's let's put in the street map so we can see roughly where we are. Okay, right, so it's a map of Colorado with all the roads. Gosh, it's busy. So I'm reckoning that if he's the furthest away, he's going to be somewhere around here, isn't he? Well, so there's something we can do, I'm thinking, just to simplify this into a smaller length. So if we just drag that browse out so we can reuse it in the workflow, and I'm thinking if you go to Spatial, this buffer means that you can add a buffer around a polyline, a line. So what I'm thinking is that if we add 5, say, kilometers, and then we should see in here all the areas that are further than 5 kilometers away from a road. Okay, so now we have the map. It looks like 5 kilometers basically refers to, let's make this a bit wider. Oh, make this a bit wider. And managed to click off it. Refers to this area here. Is it going to redo the whole thing? It is going to redo the whole thing. Yep, so if we zoom in on this area here, because that's the only bit that's not covered. Okay, so we have an area here. This looks like the widest one. So if we increase this, let's increase this to 8 kilometers and run that, and we can see what we get then. Okay, so we've still got a small area. Let's just wait for it to focus in. Okay, so it looks like, I'm going to judge that the furthest is, so we've got Grande Pyramid, Mount Oso. So it's going to be somewhere in this area here. So I'm wondering if we can simply bring in a map to that area and see if we can identify. I think if we make it a bit closer as well, maybe go 10. Looks like a good couple. That might help as well. Okay, so does that narrow it down even further? Yeah, it's got to be kind of the furthest distance from anywhere has got to be in this midpoint. So around these lakes, kind of between Grande Pyramid and Mount Oslo and Storm Peak and these lakes. Let's use a map. So if we use the same base map, so the street map, and we do a point, that will give us a point. We zoom into Colorado, and we've got this forest here. I mean, they're too far. Where is it? Too far south, I think. Oh, here it is, right. So, it's Chief Mountain. Here we go, Grand Pyramid. So this is it. So I'm thinking if we put it in there, so we'll say guess 1. Save that. Okay, and we want to know the coordinates of that. So x and y, centroid x and y. Let's just bring a browse on the end. Okay, let's see what. Oh, it's got to do the whole lot. Let's stop that a minute. Okay, and put this in a container. Just add it to container. Right click. Add to new container. Let's just make it smaller, right? Because otherwise it's going to use up all the. So let's run that. Okay, so in here we've now got these coordinates. So if we put that in, so copy about that, and then back here, let's have a look at this. If we open that, okay, so we can put in the latitude, 37.6, and then the longitude will be. We put in this, and then finish, and then OK that. Okay, so we're 1,318 meters away. So this is where I'm thinking we can add to the point we can add a target area, and this will tell us on the target area where it is. So if we spatial object and we want this specific value, but we want to change the dot, the comma to a dot, and get rid of this dot. So that tells us how many radius, kilometers, and we can then run that. Okay, so if we look at that, okay, so on this base map here, you put in the map, that was the point that we put in, and it's somewhere on this circle. So what I'm thinking is, now that we have that information, what we can do is put another point. So it's about 1,000 meters away. It's very close. It's difficult to know what the distance is. Okay, so if we put one, what is this? This looks pretty. Masalato. Let's put one there. So that was guess 2. Save that and run. Okay, so how does that look? Right. Okay. So what I'm getting here is that this point here where these two intersect, that's got to be the same distance. No, no, wait a minute. What I do not, it's not the same distance, is it? It's a different. We need to put in these coordinates on the second one. So copy headers, go to the other one, and then put that in there. And then this one, copy without headers, go to this one, go in there. Okay, so finish that. Now this will tell us how far the second one is away from Ned's 10, in theory. Oh, so we're even further away. Okay, so if we put that in so let's just put another one. We'll put that in there, and we'll make it kilometers. And then what we need to do is a quick filter to remove. So we want color label equals guess 1. Okay, let's just change this. Okay, and then what we can do is union them back together, because that will then give us them on the same map. Okay. Now we have it. Okay, so where these two join, one of these is going to be where Ned's tending. So if I add another one to the west. I think guess 3 has got the wrong distance on it, so it is up here somewhere. So I was getting confused. Because all the other three are all pointing in that direction. So let's see if we can move 3. Which is guess 3. Guess 3 up. Modify. I mean, I can move it, yeah. So I was thinking it was here somewhere. I'm going to go there. Okay, so let's run that. We've got, let's plug these in. Copy. Okay, and then this one. Okay, finish. Let's see how close we are. So 308 meters. Okay, so that's much closer. So let's copy that. Now this is guess 3, yeah. Okay, so that's better. So run that. So I was right. It was up there. I'm just getting confused, obviously. Okay, so 3. Nope, that is 3. Yeah. So it's slightly nearer to the river. Yeah. So we zoom in. We've got this river. It's difficult to see with these things on. Okay. Just turn them off. So there's a. It's difficult to see. There's a river there, and then we're all the way over there. So if we go back here. So we want to be, I think, just on the other side of this river, out here. So this is guess 5, or actually probably 25. Okay, we want to do another filter in here. Okay, and we want to filter out. I've got the order in the wrong one, guess 3. We then want to, we just want to run that to start with, so we get the coordinates. So copy that, let's plug that in. And then that headers, yeah. Plug that one in. Finish. Run that. Yay! 52 meters away. So we'll see how close we are by bringing in a final trade area. And we'll put that in here. So get rid of that. We need to make it into kilometers. So it's 52. And then we bring that back into there. Run that. To render. So on that last one, yeah, we're really close. So yeah, there you go, within 100 meters. So he's between these two tributaries. Thank you very much for watching. See you again next time.